And after the break, I might play around a little bit with my station about your time to
Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome to week 4. My name is Marta, I'm the paraleader here at London Bridge, and we've got MD James with us. And as part of the Angel team, we've got Wukash, Anna and Luke today. Right, have we got any tasters today? Welcome. Welcome to Fire. We hope you enjoy it. Tonight we are finishing High School Musical Medley. And if we have time, we'll have a sing through the music of the night from the Phantom of the Opera. Of course, if you're a taster and you have not done the first part, just like jump in whatever you feel comfortable with. If there's something that you're like, oh, actually I'm not that secure in this, please, no pressure. Just enjoy it, get a feel to see what part it's like. We're here to answer any questions. So really lovely community. Please put your hands up if you need any materials, and we'll come around with your code. And I think that's it. As usual, we have a break in about an hour. Water, downstairs is the kitchen, and you've got the toilets, and that's it from me. I'll leave you with James. Thank you very much.
Hello, y'all. Happy Thursday. Shall we warm up before we do any of that ridiculousness?
So I invite you either to stand or to fill some space at the top half of your lovely bodies. And we're just going to take a stretch forwards.
And up to the sky. And down to the side. And behind. And a little bob forward if you want an extra stretch on the back of the legs. Very nice. We'll come back up to standing position quickly. Good. Let's hunch the shoulders, hold some of this weak and release after 3, 2, 3. Ha! What a gorgeous sound. Let's do that again. Hunch, 2, 3. Ha! Yes. Let's move into the faces, warming those up too. Starting off in the cheeks. It's quite painful if you've got stubble, I'm noticing today. Must shave next time. Let's take it up into the temples. And the foreheads. Around to underneath the ears. And as you just gently massage any twinges out of that bit, let's stretch our faces out. And squeeze them up. And stretch out. And squeeze up. And then relaxing faces and moving our fingers round to the back of the heads. I'm just going to walk down the vertebrae from where they're in the skull to where they're in the shoulders. So walking down the spine. Just releasing any tension that might be in there. And then up in the shoulder muscles, giving them a quick squeeze. And just letting our hands fall gently by our sides. If we stood, our feet are hips width apart. Our knees are bouncy, as per usual, friends. Good. And we'll start with a bit of lip fluttering, just up and down in your own time. Rev those engines. Here we go. That's it. Gorgeous. Just extending your range as you can, a little higher, a little lower. Even higher? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Then we can take that sound, put it on these notes. Here we go. Move to a V. And a Z. Back down to a J. And a hop. Nice and fuzzy. Good. The TH of the. Always pleasant. Good. Let's go for this. E on the way up, R on the way down. Yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah. That was nice, Barris, wasn't it? That was nice. That was nice. Let's do hop-oo, hop-oo, ha. 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 Move it to a nya. Moving back to hop-oo. Hop-oo, hop-oo, ha. 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 Back to a nya. And another one because it's fun. Let's go for this shape, our Bella Signora shape. We're going to take a breath before it, so it'll be Bella Signora. Here we go. Bella Signora. Enjoy the breath. Bella Signora. Smile to yourselves. Bella Signora. Beautiful. Now, we're already doing a really good job of it in this group, actually, but we can do better. And that's about keeping control of the sound on the way down and keeping the sound on the way down as full as the sound on the way up. Bella Signora. So I'm enjoying the definition of each of those steps and also my vocal energy for each of those steps. Here we go. Bella Signora. Very nice. Bella Signora. Bella Signora. Bella Signora. Bella Signora. One more, breathe to the core. Bella Signora. Gorgeous. Then we're going to do the Many Men warm-up. Anyone done that? Yes, you're in King's Cross last night. Basically, it's the tune of the William Tell Overture, which is etc. If you don't know it, you will in 3 minutes' time. And the lyrics are very simple. They just go many men, many men, many men, many men, etc. We get the idea. I don't need to demo any more than that. Here we go. Many men, 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 many men. Good. So good. In fact, I'm going to change the lyric. And this time the lyric is breaking free. Yeah, breaking free. Here we go. Breaking free, breaking free, breaking free, 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 breaking free, breaking free, breaking free, 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 breaking free, breaking free, breaking free, 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 breaking free, breaking free, 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 breaking free, breaking free, breaking free, 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 Yes, so good. In fact, we're going to do one more. This time the lyric is wild cats. Yes, friends, the basketball team we're all supporting. I presume it's the basketball team, I can't remember. But yeah, wild cats. Obviously 2 syllables across the world. Word wild. Wild cats, wild cats. Wah! Here we go. Wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, wild cats, wild cats, 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 wild cats, cats, cats. I'm ready to support them on the court. It sounds like you are as well. Good. Thank you very much, Freddie. Ridiculous. Right, so we will recommence where we left off last week, and that is we're going to recap 4 bars worth of material. So if you're joining us for the first time this week, everyone else has done these first 4 bars before. I'm just using them just as a little recap, a little way to get us in. But as soon as we get to our cannons at bar 53, it's all new material. If we're in the lyric, this is running, climbing to get to the place to be all that we can be. So it's quite a way into the song. As a little reminder for us, / new thing, if we weren't here last week, this running, climbing business, we're all in unison on the running, and then we're splitting into 4-part harmony. Yes, which I can hear already that you kind of remember from last week. Little recap for our altos. You've got your running, and then you're on the tune. To get to the place to be all that we can be. And this time was the one where we stayed down at the end of it instead of going up at the end of it. So to get to the place to be all that we can be. And it's a lovely little reminder there of the melisma, or the little bend on the notes, yeah? So for instance on place and we, to get to the place to be all that we can be. Good. Try and take yourself general American if you're not there already, little reminder. Here's the altos, running, climbing. 2, 3. Running, to get to the place to be all that we can be. And that's just a little recap of the last shape of last week. Little reminder for the climb and the in. The climb and they're pushed each time. So we need to work really, really hard to make sure that we get the club out of the way just a wee bit sooner. Running, climbing. So just pouncing on that. For our sopranos, you've got that. And you go up to a third above. That's your little bit there. Here's bar 49 for our socks, running, climbing. Enjoy pushing into the climb in the in socks. 2, 3, and. Gorgeous. And if we put socks and altos together, it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. For our barriers, running, climbing, to get to the place to be all that we can be. So again, a familiar shape for those of us who remember anything about last week at all.
So let's do it for our tenors and our barrows. Let's put it together straight away, friends, see what it sounds like. Running, climbing for tenors and barrows. By 49, 2, 3, and running, climbing, to get to the place to be all that we can be. Gorgeousness itself. 4-part harmony sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. Climbing, climbing, to get to the place to be all that we can be. Gorgeousness. Then we've got a little extension of the phrase, which is new for this week, and new in terms of the arrangement. And we're working in a kind of question and answer. Now's the time, so we're breaking free, yeah, we're breaking free, breaking free, breaking free. And as a general rule, we've got our sops and our altos kicking things off, and our tenors and our barrows answering just behind. So for the vast majority of it, sops and altos, you're working together. You've ended up to get to the place. You've ended up on that harmony there. You're going to come together in the middle. Now's the time, so we're breaking free. And on the very end of it, the altos repeat that shape again. Breaking free. So out of context of pulse and rhythm, we're just looking at melody. The altos, now's the time, so we're breaking free, breaking free. For our sopranos, all the same apart from the very final phrase, we're going to go up to your favourite place, which is being a third above the altos. So you've got now's the time, so we're breaking free, breaking free. So the end we just end up in thirds there. Let's try it, folks. Bar 53 for our sops and our altos. In terms of counting, it's a 3 beats in, and then we land just after the third beat. So I feel like 1, 2, 3. Now's the time. Let's have a little sing through, see what happens for our sops and our altos. So I'll give you that count of 3 in. So 1, 2, 3. Now's the time. So we're breaking free, breaking free. Gorgeous. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If we put in the tenors and the barrows, you're kind of slotting into the gaps just after the sops and the altos. So you're going to hear, now's the time, and you're pouncing on it with, now's the time. So you're together there, tenors and barrows, and you're together, in fact, for the whole of the phrase until the very final word, free. And you've got a kind of crunchy harmony on there. So again, just taking it out of context of rhythm a little bit. Firstly, together, tenors and barrows, now's the time. Then we've got, yeah, we're breaking free. And then for our barrows, a bit like for our altos, it's an exact repetition. Breaking free. The final one for our tenors is breaking free. So the whole thing for the barrows, now's the time. Yeah, we're breaking free. Breaking free. For our tenors, now's the time. Yeah, we're breaking free. Breaking free. So it's just that final note, we end up with that clash. No, which when we put the sops and the altos in, it sounds lovely, and when it's just the tenors and the barrows, just a bit of a pop crunch in there, and that's what we want. I'm going to count us in T's and B's, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the time. That's what I'm going to give you. That count of 1, 2, 3, 4 is the sops and the altos singing now's the time. So they're just kind of contextualise the difference. Let's give it a go, T's and B's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 in. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now's the time. Yeah, we're breaking free. 1, 2, breaking free. And we're going to feel like we're not really holding that free for any amount of time at all at the end, because we'll go into straight, you know the world can see us. Let's do it once more, then we'll add all 4 parts together and it'll make even more sense. Same counting for the tenors and the barrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now's the time. And 1. Yeah, we're breaking free. And 1, 2, breaking free. Yeah. We're not breaking free yet? No. Let's put it all together and let's see what sense for our ears is made of having the 4 parts. And for my money, it's a bit more sense of doing this that way. So for the sops and the altos, we'll have a count of 1, 2, 3. That's the time. Let's see if we can put it together. Let's see what happens. Sops and altos kicking us off. This is bar 53. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That's the time. That's the time. So we're breaking free. Breaking free. Yeah, good. For those of us who like counting in the tenors and barrows section, we've got 1, now's the time. 1, yeah, we're breaking free. 1, 2, breaking free. And it's a weird scansion thing. So if you kind of, the strength of the phrase each time is on the in of breaking, which of course when we're speaking it, breaking free, we say that, we don't go breaking free. But in terms of the context of this piece, that's what it kind of feels like as well. But I think certainly the counts are going to help with T's and B's. So we've got 1 now's the time, 1, yeah, we're breaking free, 1, 2, breaking free. Let's put all parts together and pop that bit of counting in as well. 1, 2, 3, and put these stops in the altos, bar 53. So we've got 1, 2, 1, breaking free, 1, 2, breaking free. Counting is our friends. Yes, let's prove it wasn't a fluke. Let's do it once more. Same thing. So 1, 2, 3. Absolutely gorgeous, friends. Now let's put that all together. Let's go back to bar 49, which is running, climbing. Putting our 4-part harmony in. We go 2, 3, 4. Running, to get to the place to be all that we can be. 2, 3. Now's the time. Yeah, we're breaking free. Close enough for James. Moving on into the next phrase. We're coming off that breaking free nice and snappy for the tenders and the barriers because we go into, you know, the world can see us. Now, in the middle of the word see, if you were with us last week, there's a bounce which should feel very familiar. We're moving down on the beat. So for the stops and the altos, that one there. You know the world can see us. And that us lasts for 2 counts all the way through the rest of the bar. Stops and altos, here we go, bar 57, 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us. Push yourselves through that vowel, friends. I will be clear where I wanted to finish. One more time, 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us. Yes, gorgeous people. Bit more movement for our tenors and our barriers, a bit jumpier. Sounds like this. Oh yeah, yeah. So not to jump in the middle of it. You know the world can see us. So C and us are both made up of more than one note. C is made up of 2 notes. Or a little bit C. Us is made up of 3. Us. So there's a link in the middle on the same note. See us. Let's just do that, tones and barriers, out of context of rhythm. Here we go. See us. Yeah. So if we pop the rhythm back in. Yeah. So the can see is a nice quick jump up. Here we go, tones and barriers. You know the world. 3, 4. You know the world can see us. Beautiful stuff. If we put all 4 parts together, it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us. Yeah, good. Once more for that. Brighten the C. So it's not clenched, it's not C, but it's more C. One more time. 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us. That's the one, friends. Gorgeous. This final phrase is kind of the only time in this arrangement where it feels like we slow down, and it's quite a big slow. For our sops and our altos working together in a way that's different than who we are. So there's a little dip, and we're listening on who in a way that's different than who we are. Yeah, we just end up on a traditional thirds harmony there at the end. So altos staying we are different than who we are. Stops popping up at the end, different than who we are. Yeah. So for our stops and altos, can we go from bar 57, you know the world can see us, and put those 2 phrases together? 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are. I had a lovely question last night, just confirming that this time is different than who we are. And I think previously it was different to, different from, it was a different word, certainly. This one should be an and. In a way that's different than who we. So, rather pleasingly, different to the first time we did it. For our tenors, we know we've done. With dots. Yeah. And you've got a real kind of bluesy note against that bass note there. You got the same thing, T's and B's of a double note in the word who. In a way that's different than who we are. Yeah. So let's put that whole thing together for our tenors and barrows by 57. You know the world. 3, 4. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are. In a way that's different? Yes, friends, yes. In a way that's different? Yes. And as it slows down, if we're thinking of it as going 1, 2, 3, 4, the slow feels like 1, 2, 3, and 4 pounds, and that's the bar that's different than who we. And on that final and is where we can breathe to go into the R. So for our T's and B's, in a way that's different than who we are. Yeah. Good. Should we do the same once more for the tenors and barrows? You know the world. You can see us. 3, 4. You know the world. You can see us in a way that's different than who we are. If we put all 4 parts together, you know the world can see us. It sounds like this. Part 57. 2, 3, 4. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are. That sounds pretty freaking good, doesn't it? Yeah? Let's go back, friends, to bar 49. Let's put everything we've done so far together. Running, climbing, bar 49. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Running, climbing, to get to the place to be all that we can be. 2, 3, now's the time. Now's the time. Yeah, we're breaking free. Breaking free. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are. From going from the sublime to the ridiculous. That's what we're going to do. Because we know what happens next. Okay. So I'm looking at bar 63 in the score and I'm seeing for the sopranos vocal ad libs. Woo, okay. Party time, aha. I'm looking at the altos. These should be free/random words, but also rhythmical. Nothing rude, but random words. I'm looking at the tenors. Feel free to agree on sectional chants. Not sexual chants. Sectional. Holy moly. Just the thought of the tenors doing that is enough. It sends me right over the edge. But nothing's written in the Barry part. But that doesn't mean you sit in the back and look gloomy. That means you have to improvise as much as the rest of us, friends. And yeah, well, maybe the sexual chants are over to you. I don't know. Either way, I thought it couldn't get any more ridiculous than last night, and it has. But either way, whatever's going on here, and I look forward to hearing and seeing whatever occurs a little later on. We've got the drum beat going on underneath. There's kind of 4 bars of that. There's 2 bars of whatever random words we end up doing. On the 3rd bar, we want to try and put in a bit of offbeat clapping as well. Yeah, our fave. Triple threats, actors, singers, and movers. Absolutely. We need to do 3 of those claps, and then we all need to chant, all right, here we go. In a more general American accent than that. and winning on the Wildcats, because that is what we are doing at this point. Apologies to the poor dear tasters who've got no idea. So, it is normally this ridiculous. It is, friends. Just join in. Let's go. So here's our drum beats kicking off. So you've got 2 bars, just kind of making up some words, giving us a flavour of what that might be. I'll initiate because I'm playing with my left hand. That's our offbeat claps. All right, here we go. That's kind of what will happen. I'm going to count us in. I'm looking forward to it. So 1, 2, 3, bar 1. Make something up. 2, 3 clap, 3 clap, 4. All right, here we go. Together, 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 everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, together. Come on, let's do this right. Absolutely, nailed it. First time round. So bar 67 in the score, it says, listen carefully for the key. And unfortunately, the key's not given until you're singing, so it's quite hard to listen out for. But what the guitar is doing is it's basically giving you the note of get, it's giving you that. It's doing like something. It's doing something like that on the track. That's on note for get, so just really making sure together. Obviously, if I'm playing the piano, that's kind of settled us there already. Once it's drums, that's not as easy to find, but that's where we'll end up. We're all in unison, as we just sung rather beautifully for the whole of that first kind of chant, up and together, together, come on, let's do this right. Then we split into our verse. No more claps, it says. No more claps. Instead, we move to our sopranos, here and now. We've got sops. Altos. Yeah. You ready for that one, friends? Yes. Sounds gorgeous, sopranos. Here and now, it's time for celebration. And for altos. I finally figured it out. Yeah. And that kind of little flick for the altos. And Sarah gives us our notes. In an ideal world, Barry's, it would be up there. But I'm going to forgive you if it's down there for now, because I don't think the Wildcats would mind. They'd be all right with it. As long as you're kind of pinging out the energy of it and it doesn't sound too gravelly. As long as it's got a real yeah on it, bit of sass. Here we go, here's the sops here and now. 2, 3, 4. Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured it out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then we're in unison. That all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on. I know. Yeah. Let's detail that little bit of melody there. We'll put it all together. That all our dreams. That's our first shake there. That all our dreams have no limitations. Annotations is a little bit pushed. It's a long note and a short note. Have no limitations. And we can get rid of the shins nice and quick. Exactly like we would speak it. That's what it's all about. So as you can hear, folks, there, the twist on the back is bluesier. It's bluesier than the rest of the phrase. That's what it's all about. And then get rid of it nice and snappy because we've got to come on now after it. So if I just have a listen to this, I'll play the whole thing. This is Dreams. I just want that real kind of bluesiness in there. We're going to sing it with a come on now on the end of it. 2, 3, 4. And all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on now. Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. Yes, Steve and Beard is the favourite. Gorgeous. So we lift key. We move up in bar 83. We've got our sops and our altos working together. Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. Just holding that strong note on there. Watch out for the melody. Is special in there. Just making sure that there is really carefully planted. Is special in their own way. Let's sing that from everyone. Sops and altos, bar 83, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong.
And the end of that word will, occur as the tenors and barrows sing the word other. So you're just holding that note on. T's and B's, you reply with make each other strong in bar 86. You're on a different shape, so you're in two-part harmony there. For our barrows, you've got make each other strong, 2, 3, 4, we move up, and then we're off. So strong for both parts is made up of two notes. The first one off 4 counts, the second one for 2. You clip it off on beat 3. So for our barrows, make each other strong. Gorgeous. For our tenors, we've got strong. So that feels kind of bluesy, that note the tenors are going back up to. Keep it nice and strong. Have enough left in your breath to give that note a bit of whoomp on the end of it. Tenors, can we just sing your line? Make each other, 2, 3, and 1. Make each other strong. We put the tenors and the barrows together there. It sounds like this. 2, 3, and 1. Make each other strong. Yeah. Stay in control of that note, tenors. Strong. It's like the 70s chest expanders, the kind of strength we want there. So you're having a broadness to the sound. Make each other strong. So anchoring it there. Question?
What does that little thing mean at the end?
On the note, last note, strong.
Yeah.
It means it's a flat sign. So it means, for the sense of this, it feels darker, and it means that the note you begin on is the note you end on. If you're looking at the piano, it's to do with the black notes on the piano. And it means that the note, if you flatten it, it's just slightly beneath where you think it might be. And that gives this phrase a kind of bluesy sound. Make each other strong. The kind of bluesiness as opposed to, which would be it without the flat. Let's do that for our tenors and barrows. Just bang on make each other strong. 2, 3, and 1. Make each other strong. That's the one, friends. Gorgeous. As the T's and B's hit the word strong, our sops and our altos are back in the bar 87 with not the same, but different in a good way. We're in unison together for you two parts. I.e. the kind of tune that we had before. Then when we get to bar 89, together's where we belong, the tenors have got their own special line. But everyone else is together's where we belong. And the long's got a push in it each time. Together's where we belong. We all know where we're about to go. Yeah, we're rolling up to that chorus. For our tenors, your line's slightly different. So it's just a bigger jump up for the long. So for the tenors, let's sing bar 89 together. It's just the tenors. 2, 3, 4. Together's where we belong. If we put the tenors and the barrows together there, we'll hear that harmony. Bar 89, 2, 3, 4. Together's where we belong. Gorgeousness itself. Can we put the whole thing together now from bar 75, which is here and now, it's time for celebration for our sops. We're back down in our first key. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. We're finally figured it out.
Yeah, and all our dreams have no limitations.
That's what it's all about.
Come on now.
Everyone is special in their own way.
We make each other strong.
Make each other strong.
We love the same with everything a good way. Together's where we belong.
We're all in this together. One sing up and we up, and we trust and we sing them. We're all in this together. And we trust and we stand and we pray. Make our dreams come true.
If only we could sing in unison, how easy it would be. But we just need to split that chord. I felt like I just need to get that out of my system. Yeah? But we just need to split that chorus up into 3 part harmonies. So, When we get to bar 91, we've got the sopranos and the baritones working together, and you, my friends, are on the tune that most of us know, if we know it well, yeah? So for the stops and the barrows, we're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. And we've got the long note on the end there. For the stops and barrows, you've also got the bend during that word come in the final phrase. Make our dreams come true. That's just for the stops and the barrows there. For our altos, and our tenors are going to feel this as well, that chorus is made up of two phrases, and we begin phrase one and phrase two in a slightly different way. And that's the same for the altos and the same for the tenors. So for our altos, you've just done Together's Where We Belong. You're coming back up, down to that first note you have at the beginning of belong. Together's where we belong, we're all. Now the first time you sing this phrase, number one phrase of the chorus, those first two notes are the same for you altos. We're all, and then you carry on, in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that. So it's a kind of singable phrase once we get into it, basically. So just double checking for that first phrase there, you're on that same note at the beginning. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that. This time different, because we do the jump up. We're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. And we've got a kind of bluesy note of our own on the end there also. So obviously, because you're all intelligent people, you notice the difference, yeah, between phrase one and phrase two. Phrase one, we're all in this together. Phrase two, we're all in this together. All of us collectively, friends, need to make sure we breathe on the beginning of bar 98, particularly when we stand hand in hand. Take a snatch breath there, because we need that breath for the long note that happens afterwards. For the altos, you begin your second phrase, we're all in this together, and it shows when we stand, breathe, make our dreams come true. And then you're holding that kind of suspension in the middle of the chord there. Enjoy that kind of sneak down there, those three notes, dreams come true. Let's sing our whole shape for the chorus, altos. Phrase one and phrase two, back to the end of bar 90. We're all, 2, 3. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand, breathe, make our dreams come true. Yes! So same kind of thing for our tenors. In the phrase one and phrase two begin in a different way. Phrase one, you've just done your little special bit on Together's Where We Belong. Then you're going to dip down, back up tenors. We're all. So that's our first jump. Coming down, going up. Long, we're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars and we see. This time we dip down for we're, but less. We're all. So the first one, we're all. The second one, we're all. What's the first one? We're all. What's the second one? Yes, gorgeous people. Let's do the second one in the bar 94. 2, 3. We're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Let's do the whole little thing for the tenors. Let's go back to bar 89. Which is Together's Where We Belong, and then through phrase one and phrase two for the tenors. Here's 89, 3, 4. Together's where we belong, we're all in this together. Once we know that we we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Can we put our altos and our tenors together? And in doing this, we get the harmony that's in the middle of this kind of tune sandwich. So we've got our altos, we're all, and then bar 90, we've got our tenors, we're all, altos and tenors. 1, 2, 3. We're all in this together, once we know that we are, we're all stars and we see that we're all in this together, and it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now. Good. Let's put everyone together. So we've got our stops, we're all. We've got our altos, we're all. We've got our tenors, we're all. We've got our barras, we're all. Here we go. End of bar 90. 1, 2, 3. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now, Wildcats sing along, yeah, you got it going on. Wildcats in the house, everybody say it now. Wildcats everywhere, wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it, let's get to it, time to show the world. Yes, Wildcats. Apologies, introverts and baritones. We are there, yeah. So when we get to bar 101, we're all in unison. Wildcats, sing along. Really get your mouths around this fast bit. Yeah, you really got it going on. Yeah, you really got it going on. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. We just sing that, bar 102. Yeah, you really 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you really got it going on. Beautiful. Then we've got the back in that we used to, Wildcats in the house. This little shape, everybody. Yeah, so dipping down there, everybody say it now. Let's all sing that, 2, 3, 4. Everybody say it now. Let's divide it into 2. Can we just sing everybody? Everybody. And then the next bit, say it now. So just keeping the first 4 notes really close together and then enjoying the jump up. Everybody say it now. Here we go, 3, 4. Everybody say it now. Beautiful. Then we're back to Wildcats everywhere, and we can do the rest of it in our sleep. Good. Then at bar 109, we get back to our 4-bar drum solo. More vocal ad-libs, it says. Very excited for that, yeah. You've got the same thing on the end of all right, here we go. And then we go back into our chorus at bar 112, we're all in this together. This focuses in exactly the same harmonies as we had before, yeah? Stops and barras working together. Altos part 1 and part 2, tenors part 1 and part 2, exactly the same as before. Runs all the way through up to when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come, and we never find out what, because we go back and repeat it again, and we go back to bar 121. This time enjoy the different words. We're all in this together, same harmonies. When we reach, we can fly. No inside, we can make it. Part 2, same as before. We're all in this together. Once we see there's a chance that we have and we take it, and then we've got the final little bit on the end. So, let's go back to bar 109. Let's do 4 bars of vocal ad-libbing, dear Lord above. Let's see what happens. But at the end of the ad-libbing, please be ready for the all right, here we go. We're all in this, because that, believe it or not, is more important than the vocal ad-libbing. So let's make sure we have it. 2, 3, ad-lib. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're stars and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can fly. No inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Once we see there's a chance that we
everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
Yes. Stunned silence or rapturous applause, depending how big the audience are. At the end of it, enjoy the push into come on. So that's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone. So pushing in and also bluesy. Come on, everyone. Final two bars, that's the way we do it. 1, 3, 1, 3, 4.
That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
Yeah, good. If we add all of that ridiculousness together, in fact, should we just see before the break if we can do everything that we've done thus far? So we'll do the little link as well. So let's go back to bar 49. We're going to stay sat down, but feel a bit of space between your backs and the pews behind you. A bit of invisible string drawing you up, so none of your core or the upper half of your body is crushed in any way. Going back to 49. Running, climbing, running, climbing, running, climbing, running, climbing. Enjoy the fact that I think this is billed, this first song, as a meaningful ballad or something like that in the performance notes. It then gets to the ridiculous bit, yeah? So enjoy the difference between the two. Running, climbing. Here we go. 2, 3, and
Running, climbing, to get to the place to be all that we can be.
2, 3, now.
Now's the time, breaking free, breaking free. You know the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are.
And 1.
Three, clap, 4. All right, here we go. Together, 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 everyone.
Happy clap.
Together, together. Come on, let's have the air. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, together. Come on, let's do this right. Right now, it's time to celebrate.
Altos.
I finally figured it out.
Everyone.
Yeah, that all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on now. Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. Make each other strong. We're gonna say we're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are little stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows that we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now, Wildcats, sing along. Yeah, we got it going on. Wildcats in the house. Everybody sing now. Wildcats everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Time to show the power. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all right, here we go. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are little stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can fly. No inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Once we see, there's a chance that we have, and we take it. Wildcats everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
Yeah! Fantastic. Well done, Wildcats. That's break time. Let's take 5, and when we come back, we'll do some more things. Thank you, folks. Okay, folks, do take your seats. Thank you. Welcome back to Act 2. Do take your seats. So, folks, we're now going to have a little bit of fun, even more fun with some bits. I know, that's a very good question. How is that possible? You're back to fine, I hope. But before we do that, we have a very special piece of music to sing. A very special person, one of our angels here this evening. Look at that bodily reaction. That's exactly the reaction I want when we say happy birthday to somebody, Lucas. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Look at it. Happy birthday, dear Lucas. Happy birthday to you. And as a treat, you get to lead the sectional chant. Good. So I'm handing over to Martin now, who's going to engineer something wonderful for us.
So, as you know, there's been a kind of request in case you want to be part of a video on social media. It was the venues like they've been like dancing the choreography for High School Musical, and we thought, why don't we mix it up for London Bridge? Why don't we play the exact same bits of music, which is basically the chorus, no harmonies, don't worry about it, because we're just going to use the movie version, and we just have a party in here. And then we share that. How are you feeling about that? Yeah? So you can clap, you can dance, you can jump. Even the choreography, you say like, please, I've been rehearsing every night for the last 2 weeks. Feel free to move forward. If you absolutely hate the idea of being on video, please move to the side. There's no pressure either way, but the idea is that it's something that we can share potentially in social media amongst each other on WhatsApp, and we just have fun. We've got lots of inflatable balls, although I've been told that cricket is not accurate to the movie. We believe it is. Feel free to just party. This is meant to happen in Nepal at the end of the school year where they're all going crazy and they're like, no, whatever. Let's just embrace that. Why not? Shall we?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, guys?
What have you released? So, folks, yeah, it is being, listen up on the second chorus. It is being filmed for the socials. If you don't wish to be in it, and I wouldn't be because I don't like social media personally, then there's no obligated video at all. You might wish to just nip out into the hallway outside. You might wish to just nip down here and applaud from behind the safety of the camera. We love you all the more for it. But if you have the dance moves, then now's your time to be down at the front. If you want to hide at the back and have a bit of a boogie and a clap, that's just as good. We're going to stand up and go for it, folks. We're going to go for it. So if you have been practicing the moves for 2 weeks, now's your time to shimmy them out. I feel that 2 of our principal movers are already down at the front, so this is good news here. This is good news. What do we do with the laptop? Do you want to like shut it or shut it and reopen it, Martha? We need to do the laptop, our friends at home. So it's like the last section of the song. It's like going, I think I'm right in saying, from the kind of second random chant into the final 2 choruses. Something like that. Doesn't matter. Boogie. Here we go. That's how you do a social media video. Awesome, my friends. Oh my goodness. Yes, hilarious. Awesome. Let me tell you what we're going to do with our final 15 minutes, lovely people. We're going to sing through, just with the piano, the first section. So I noticed I didn't have time to lose at King's Cross last night. And just singing through that first, that first bit of We're Soaring and Flying, there was a lot of kind of like, oh my goodness, what on earth was this last week when we did it? And because we do have the time, it'd just be nice just to sing through that from the tippy tippy top and at least reacquaint our brains with it. We'll have a listen to it if you're joining us tasters before we sing the whole thing through with the track, which is what we normally do when we finish a piece of music. So this is just going from the top of the score. And again, if you weren't with us last week, just enjoy. If you read music well, sing along. If you don't, join in when you recognise what we've been doing. Here's the beginning of the track.
Soaring, flying, there's no soaring heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, so we're breaking free. See us, we'll break together through freedom. It's space between us. breaking free, yeah. Falling free, this is true, this is right, but together we see it coming. Falling free, not a one, but a need, all of us breaking free. Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can reach. Every trying, so we're breaking free, oh, we're breaking free, yeah. Flying, get to the place to be all we can be.
And that little bit of this, of course, when we began this evening. Yeah, good. I think kind of, we know that there's a hard bit of harmony in it, around about bar 43. But actually, some of the trickiest bits are just picking up the oohs and the ahs and where we've come from. So let's just squibble back to bar 17, 1-7. We've got the altos creating space between us. So we're separate parts. Yeah. So just really anchoring that for our altos. Let's try with just the altos. Bar 17, creating space. 3, 4.
Creating space between us, so we're separate parts. Strength to believe.
Yeah. And we're going to stylize our oohs a little bit just by putting a little H on the front of them. Just a slight H, just to give them a bit of energy there. Ooh. Or for our tenors and barriers, ooh. Yeah. So for our T's and B's, till we're separate hearts, you've got your note there, till we're separate hearts. And then we've got the barriers and the tenors. But that note of till we're is mighty important because, of course, we're about to come back to a T's and B's for the ooh. So till we're separate hearts, coming back there, moving to there. We'll just do that little bit for the tenors and the barriers. So we're counting till we're separate hearts, bar 19, and I'll count you in 2. So we've got 1, 2, till we're separate hearts. Ooh. Carry on. Strength to believe, we're breaking free. Yeah. And it's just a little bit of, you know, we talked about that kind of chest expand of, I want that feeling of strength across there and broadness. We can use that a bit for our tenors in strength to believe. Strength to believe. So it's a real kind of grounded. In fact, just pop the music down a little bit, friends. So we're going to get the 1970s chest expanders out. For those of you who can't picture what earth I'm talking about, it's like two parallel springs with handles at the end, and you'd be like trying to rip your muscles just like that, whatever, like, and trying not to get your chest hair trapped in it and your medallion and all the rest of it. But what it does, what we're going to do now is we're going to get strength to believe, and as ably demoed down the front now. You're going to show me that movement as you sing. Yeah? I'm going to do it with you so you go from 2 exposed. Here we go, tenors, 2, 3, 4. Strength to believe. That's the one, yeah? So when you've got it later on, it's the same thing. I can't remember the lyrics at all, but we had that length of note, there was 4 counts moving up to that one for 2 counts. And it's the same thing, strength there. Visualizing the chest expanders, but not using them physically. Can we just sing the same thing, tenors? Strength to believe. So 1, 2. Strength to believe. Yeah, and that's exactly the sound we're after there. Good. Can we just do the same thing once more? So going back to bar 19, till we're separate hearts for our tenors and barriers. So count to 2 in. So 1, 2, till we're separate hearts. Ooh. Strength to believe, we're breaking free. Yeah, lovely stuff, folks, lovely. Then, of course, when we come back to this little shape, around about bar 33, baritones, you're doing the same notes. So before it, you've just done till we're breaking free, yeah. But coming back to where you were before, for your R's And again, it's just really just a ping of energy on the front of it. Different one for the tenors here, yeah? We're breaking free, yeah. So coming back to that one, which of course the altos had before. Can we go, I wonder, from bar 30 for the tenors? So you've just done, yeah, we're trying, and tenors were coming down, so we're breaking free, oh, we're breaking free, yeah, going into the R. Let's go from, yeah, we're trying, so bar 29. So 1, 2, yeah, we're trying, so we're breaking free, oh, we're breaking free, yeah, carry on, together, see it coming. Down a little bit, yeah. And together, see it coming. Beautiful. Can we do the same thing, same place for the baritones, bar 29? So you've got, yeah, we're trying, so we're breaking free, oh, we're breaking free, yeah. Coming back to that one. Here we go for the barons, yeah, we're trying, bar 29. So 1, 2, yeah, we're trying, so we're breaking free, oh, we're breaking free, yeah. Together, see it coming. Yeah, beautifully negotiated. All those melismi at the end there, absolutely lovely. Can we just double check in on our sops and our altos at the same place, bar 33? We've got our altos, more than hope, more than faith. We've got our sops, more than hope, more than faith. Here's the altos, here's the sops, more than hope, bar 33. 2, 3, 4, 1.
More than hope, more than faith. This is true, this is faith, and together we see it coming.
Yeah, well done again. Well negotiated on the melismi. Let's give our altos some nurture time for your little line in there, altos. And together we see it coming. Yeah, so just enjoy that solidity at the end of that phrase. And together we see it coming. Yeah, we do the same thing, both harmonies again, more than hope. 2, 3, 4.
More than hope, more than faith. This is true, this is faith, and together we see it coming.
Carry on.
More than you, more than me, not a one, not a me, both of us breaking free.
Well done, yeah, absolutely. Let's just double checking our altos. More than you, more than me, not a want, but a need, both of us. So there's a really nice link there to make between more than you, more than me, not a want, both of us also. So more than you, more than me, not a want, but a need, both of us breaking free. So exactly the same two notes. Not a want, both of us, more than you, all the same thing. And then we're into luscious 4-part harmony for soaring and flying. In our final 5 minutes, friends, I'd invite you to stand and we'll sing the whole thing through from the tippy top.
This is not for social media, this video, okay? This is just for the MCs.
It's for our own amusement. So we're going to do the whole thing. You've got your beautiful duet, which is sounding gorgeous. You've got the sheer ridiculousness that is together, together. Enjoy the contrast in the two. Mark's already ready, I think.
Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, so we're breaking free. Above can see us in a way that's different than who we are. Creating space between us till we're separate parts. Strength to believe we're breaking free. Higher, there's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
all agree, not the limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on now. Make each other strong. Make each other strong. Together, there we belong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are little stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true. Everybody now, walk, dance, sing along. Yeah, you got it going on. Walk, dance in the house. Everybody say now, walk, dance everywhere. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way you do it. Let's get to it. Come on, go. All right, here we go. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are little stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can find no inside, we can make it. We're all in this together. Once we see there's a strength that we have, and we take it. Walk, dance everywhere, shake your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
The best cheerleaders in the world. Round of applause. Thank you, Walker.
Well done, everyone. This match then. That was a lot of fun. And please, props to the people who actually came dressed up either in the colors as a cheerleader. That props. Welcome, tasters. Well done, and yeah, thank you for joining in. We hope that you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions, we also have the club. We've got a couple of ambassadors. Woo! Ian, Cameron, who are going to take you to the Trinity. Please feel free to join us. Next week, we are going to do Still Holding My Hand from Matilda. Before we go, can we please say big thank you to James?
The intoxicating smell of the gravy.
One has to, I
Please, take it away. A little advice.
Sorry, one second. Let me turn this off that I'm failing at right now. I've definitely done it before. What am I doing? I think I just have way too many things in here. Oh, there we go.